So goalkeeper, I would have Conor McAllister from Cushendall. Um, very good goalkeeper, great puck out. He's him and Ryan Elliott are sort of 50-50 at the minute in Antrim, but very good goalkeeper, and I have a lot of respect for him too. Great fella. Ryan Elliott's very close as well. You know, it's 50-50 like between the two of them. But I went with Conor McAllister. In cornerback, I have Chris McGuinness from Rossa. Great player, solid player. Very strong. Very good defender. Full back, Martin Burke from Cushendall. Marked him in last year's championship in 2 games, and we had a good couple of good battles, and he's on the county panel there too, and he's another great fella. Great hurler. And the other cornerback, I have Gerard Walsh from Rossa. Me and Gerard are the same age, so we grew up. He grew up marking me probably from under 12. And if I was playing corner forward, Gerard would have played corner back. If I was corner back, Gerard would have played corner forward. You know, that type of thing. Like, so we always just used to cut lumps out of each other. And like, and you look at it now, and we're away the other morning, 6:15, training with each other. Do you know, so it's that level of respect that we have. We play Rossa in this year's hurling championship. You know, we'll probably cut lumps out of each other again. But what a player! Gerard's a good player, and he's brought me on an awful lot. In the last year, and we'll probably bring each other on too. Like, wing back, I have Paddy Burke, Martin's brother, and Martin's younger brother. Paddy Burke, very good player, and another person who I have a lot of respect for. Centre half back is Kieran McGourty from St Gall's. Kieran taught me in Loughgiel from first year to 6th year. Very close to him. Played against him in my first couple of years as senior. What a player, could read the game. Kieran. And he's taught me an awful lot too, like both with sport and outside of sport. And some of the things he's taught me, I've only started to understand now, and haven't spoken to him in a long time. Do you know, that type of thing? But he asked me before we were having this sort of debate, what's a genius? And I didn't know what a genius was, but I would say Kieran McGourty playing football and hurling is as close to a genius that I've seen. Unbelievable, great brain. Other wing back would be Conor McKinley from Dunloy, Woody. Marked him a whole load of times. Very strong, good coming out with the ball. Good hurler. Woody's a good hurler. Number 8, middle of the park, would be Stephen Beattie from Rossa. Both the Antrim footballers now, I think. Or maybe he's not, maybe he's playing soccer, but Stephen Beattie, very good player.
I love that every time you mention the word Rossa, you sort of look at me as if to say, that's all right.
Because I know Mickey Johnson's going to be taxing me here. Will you stop putting Rossa players on your team? But Stephen Beattie, great player, great fella, great engine, hurling and football. Like, he would be on any of my teams, definitely. Alongside him in midfield would be, this was a toss-up now, but you have to give it to Eoghan Campbell. It was probably between Eoghan Campbell and Kieran Malloy from Dunloy, but Eoghan Campbell, just an unbelievable brain. Is even playing beside him there with the county team. Like, the balls he puts in as a forward, like, they're on a plate for you. Him and Paddy worked very well with each other. Just very good player, very good brain. Very skillful. Wing forward, number 10, I would have Eddie McCloskey from Loughgiel. Great player again. Like, was on the county panel with him in 2015, was it? And great fella too. Do you know, that type of thing for a young lad coming into the team. And I know Gavin Duffy has great things to say about him as well. So, like, Eddie McCloskey's a great player. Centre forward, Karl Stewart from St Gall's, I marked him in my senior debut down in Middletown. I was centre back and he was centre forward, and he's just so elusive and just such a good player. And you know, like, you see a lot of lads now just put so much in and go to the gym flat out, and Karl Stewart's just one of them players who just rocks up with a pair of boots and a hurler he probably has never used before, and he would score 10 or 11 points. like what a player. I don't know whether Karl's still playing now or not, but he definitely could be playing. Like,
height difference there between the two of you. I'm imagining I'm giving you the runaround, all right?
Definitely. Didn't do too bad that night, Jerome, actually, but Karl's a great player, and I've watched him loads as well, and I would respect him an awful lot. You know, he's done very, very well against the calls too. And then the other wing forward would be Winker, Liam Watson. I know he was in Shane's team the other day, like, and it was like, I don't know how many generations he's older than me, but I've played against him and I've played with him, and he's good connections over there with Warwickshire too. And what a player! Like, what a player! Even the year I was involved, the first time I was up with the county hurlers, he was very, very good. Great to get along with. He's a character. Like but like to give him his dues. Like whenever Winker was at training, there's never a man trained as hard as him too. You know, so he did work hard at it. I know people, I don't know, have different opinions of him, but the opinion I have of him, Liam Watson, was he's brilliant player.
What was his skill like up close? You know, we've seen what he's done in Croke Park with the club and stuff, and we've seen what he's done. But you know, he is a bit of a genius, and as you say, he was in England as well. But you know, what is it about him that he's different up close?
Just his touch and the way he sees a game, and like he gave me his hurl one night, Jerome, and he uses about a 37 hurl and it weighs half a ton. And I was going, how do you hurl with that? Do you know, that type of thing? But it's just his wrists are unbelievable. Like even that flick that day in the All-Ireland Club final, like I can see it just, and it was unbelievable. Like it's just to even training with him, like whenever you're in partners with him, like him just sipping a ball to you, like, and just unbelievable. Just Liam could have played in any team, like in Ireland, and wouldn't have looked at a place. He was brilliant, and you know what? The more I look at it now, like what an experience training, you know, and being like we would be friends too, like, and it's like you could learn an awful lot off him too. But seeing it up close from him, he was special, like. So we'll move on. The corner forward, I have James McNaughton from Loughgiel. We would be the same age as well, so grew up. I'll never forget it. I was in Glenarth one day. It was the under-14 all-county field final. I was captain of St John's. He may have been the captain of Loughgiel, and we were doing well the whole way through it. Like, and it was this sort of right. If they mark James McNaughton, we'll win, and if they mark me, you know, that type of thing. And James McNaughton caught a ball, plucked it out of the sky and into the roof of the net. And it was probably the best goal I've ever seen. I'll never forget it. And it broke my heart in the under-14 all-county final that day. But he's a great player, like, and he just glides along the ground and so effortless as well. So, you know, that type of thing. So you could probably play him from 8 to 15 and he wouldn't have got a place. Good player. 14, McManus, Neil. Just Neil's Neil, like Neil's a friend of mine too. Works so hard, Jerome. Like, I said before in the interview there about sticking with the winners. Like, Liam McManus is a winner. His discipline, like he turns up the training every night with the same attitude, just wanting to drive on. I caught on to it very, very quickly. Whenever I went up to the Antrim panel there, like I was just like, you know what, if I train with him and if I be his partner as much as possible, and get into the gym with him, like he can make me a better player. But like even getting to know him too, like he's very, very nice fella and have a lot of respect for him. And then we're going to finish with number 15, Coby Cunning from Dunloy. Like the rest of the forwards, just very, very, very skillful. I first came across Coby whenever he's a couple of years younger than me. I was upper sixth and he was fifth year. I was in LaSalle and he was Ballymena anyway. And we were playing in the Cushendall Cup and he actually got his appendix burst or something in the game. He took a bad knock, but that was during that game he was just magical. You know what he was doing. I never forgot about him until then, or from then. And He was playing against them last year with Dunloy, and he's involved now with the county panel. Very, very good player, Drum, and like definitely one to watch out. Watch out for. Great player. That's my 15. Like even some of the other players that I've played with, even like in my club, like we're talking about goalkeepers. Like my brother Paddy, I don't think he would like you saying this about hurling. But the whole way growing up, like minor championships and under 21s, and I think he had a couple of stints with the county hurlers. He was playing with the county footballers, like, but what a goalkeeper as well. You're not like me saying that because it'll give Mickey Johnson more ideas about putting the nets in the club team, but he's too good out the field. But very, very good keeper, our Podrick. And then you have the likes of like the Johnson brothers, Kieran and Conor, I play with, and then Shay Shannon, like Peter McCown. Like Peter McCown from my club is probably up there and the most skillful hurlers in the county, you know. So like I've been very, very lucky to play with some great players. And I'm so young as well, you know, that type of thing. So, but that's a good team. I reckon that team would beat Shane's team.
Oof, controversial. And why do you think that they would beat Shane's team? You don't know the boys that he's talking about.
I don't know, because they're all my mates and they better beat them.
I think you're trying to soften a whole lot of boys up for meeting them later on in the championship, and then all he's a great.
I don't know, Jerome. Like, see, if you had asked me a year ago, we were talking about it before there about different. I wouldn't have been able to sit and talk about lads like that. You know what I mean? It's just opened my eyes to a lot of people, and them 15 people there that I would know most of them, and like nice people. Do you know what I mean? And they're all like they carry themselves well. They're great role models for different players around Antrim and within their own clubs. Good people, and you know, and good hurlers as well. And you find that too, Jerome. Like when you go up there and you meet the best of them, you find out like that most of them are genuine guys or ladies or whatever. So yeah,